Hey, how you doing today, YouTube? So today we got a BMW. We're working on a 330i, 325, 323, 328. They basically the same. So I'm going to show you how to remove it, and then we're going to put this in. Now, the box came with this, so you don't have to buy it, but I don't use it. I use mine. So what you're going to do, you don't want to just come and pry it out like that. You're going to break something. You're going to need a Phillips to pry it out. So let me see if I can work with this cheaper version. So we're gonna pry it out like this. That's why I don't like to use it. See, it's soft. Have to use my tool right here. See that? See how easy it is with my tool? You don't have to take it all the way out. We're gonna leave it right there. Now we're gonna come over here, and if you like, you can ask me. I can share you a link with this. It's a lot easier to use this tool than that soft tool that they came with. So I'm one-handed. So now what you got this Phillips right here and here. Just remove that out. All right, there. And then once you got it out, you're gonna come over here and pry it a little bit, okay? You don't want to pry it too hard yet. Okay. All right, well, then you can reach your hand in there, but I try not to pry it too hard yet. All right, so you know I'm doing one-handed. So now you got the radio out. Just unplug. So press this, and then you pull it out. And over here, I'm trying to find that clips. Yeah, guys, this is my first time too, so I think the clip you're supposed to pry it. You take a flathead, you pry this out, up. Once you pry it all the way up, it's gonna come out like that. The problem I'm having right now, I knew the radio that I got is the wrong plug. That's totally wrong plug. I knew it's gonna happen. Install this radio, you start off, put it flat like this, and then we're gonna remove all. There's no backup camera, but I'm still gonna plug it because this is for the Bluetooth also. If you don't plug it, your Bluetooth is not gonna be right. Now you GPS, all you do is put it in. Some of these are easy, some of them are not, because depends on the if it's got a built-in amp or if it's got a built-in common cardone. Now you got to plug this for the Bluetooth. We're gonna have to hook up this black piece to the Bluetooth mic, and then this two right there, we're gonna do it inside the car, and then we're gonna start off working on this one. But before I do everything, I'm not gonna bother. I'm just gonna test and make sure it works first before I even go to the next step. So I'm coming back over here. I'm gonna unplug this AC controller. So we just pull it out using a pry bar or pry tool. It's a little tight. In my case over here, I gotta take this out. I gotta take this climate control out. So I'm gonna have to take this out also. I got the manual, I read it, but it's kind of a little bit, I don't understand it. So I'm gonna take that out. I'm gonna pry this whole thing out. All right, so what you're gonna have to do, I did it already. So you coming over here, you pry it out here harder than, because I was scared to break anything too. Like I said, this is my first time removing this out. So now you'll be able to go like that. And the problem I'm having is, you see, you cannot pry the whole thing out. You only can pry this stereo out. The way the instruction, I can't even understand. So I mean, picture is a little bit small. And look what it said. Unscrew the screw on both sides, securing the air vent beneath the air conditioner. Then gently lift the air vent upward to remove the CD player base frame. So basically they say lift this up, but if you gotta lift it up, you gotta be careful how you lift it up, because if you don't lift it up right, you're gonna break them. I didn't see nothing about pry open and destroy. I better spit this thing out. I got something in my mouth. So let's take this. I'm gonna see if this thing gonna fit. See how you put it in here like that. That might lock in there. I'm gonna try it. Yeah, I was distracted with customers. So basically we're gonna take this out and this out. The instruction did not say that, yo, break stuff. So hold on, didn't I just said let me test it first, see if it will work? I forgot about that. So they send 2 plug. That is not it. This is for BMW also, but this is BMW also. And this thing gonna go to the so it control everything. What am I looking at is the, I think it's this piece right there. It's control the steering, control the AC. Let's unplug that real quick. Of course, to unplug it, you push this down and pull this backward, and it's just gonna come out like that. Uh-oh. Houston, we have a problem. How the F is this thing gonna work without the right plug? So you're gonna have to take all this out, and you're gonna put this steering wheel control, the AC control down up here somewhere, and it's supposed to clip it back on here. So what we're gonna have to do now is to unplug everything. And like I said, unplug, push down and pull out, and then this you can literally take the key out first. Take it out and make sure you kind of hold both sides of them. Don't grab this, you're gonna end up pulling the wire, then you're really in terrible problem. Much problems. This one you push, I just can't do it with one hand, guys. So basically you push this in and pry it out with a prior. Saying that, I want to make sure you guys understand. So basically you pry like this and tilt it out, like push it down, and then pry it upward right there. It's gonna all come out just like so. Now you just put the wire underneath on the bottom right here. It's kind of amazing though. It's my first experience working on one of these, and it looks fun. You guys, by watching me doing this video, you guys save a lot of money on the install, because I do charge people in the $250 range. So if you guys by chance or anything, you done watching the video and you install your stereo system and you save about $250, don't forget about me. You know, you can maybe send me a something that I link below. You can send me some coffee or something like that, you know. So basically I'm gonna plug it all back in, and I'm shove that back in right there from the bottom. You know, when you do that, you need to turn on the key and put it to the, well, maybe we can just go like this and do that. That work. If not, you just have to turn the key on and pull it backward so you can reach to the back. What I've done, I flip it upside down like that, and then I flip it backward like this, and then push it back in. And right there, I pried the prior using 2 hands, though I'm showing you 1 hand. Pry this out and kind of pull it out like this. It's not quite easy as you think it is, but it will come out. Now here everything's empty. All this wire I plugged in. I'm gonna grab those 2 plug. I'm gonna try to run it down somewhere here. down there too. Let me see how the glove compartment looks. See if I have a room for that. Sometimes you can just see it through there. Not much room, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have the 6 pin and then a 4-pin USB. I'm gonna run it from that glove compartment and go down there. If you're looking at the light, you can see better. You can see the holes right there. You can just run it right here, I believe, or maybe on the top. I don't know. How I did it, I pried this out a little bit and shoved this wire out there and reach your hand out there and grab them. Just like that. Now I gotta run the microphone. I usually run it over here, but the way this look, ooh, you know, being older one. Hey, I thought this is 2016. There's no way this is 2016. This is 416 vehicle type passenger 06 of 02. Oh, this is an 02. I thought it's 416, meaning it's yeah, this is an 02, no wonder. So yep, I was searching for a 16 that doesn't look like it. So basically I want to pull this out right here, and then I'm gonna run the Bluetooth down here. Maybe I just slide it down here due to the way this look. It doesn't look so good, so I'm just gonna put the Bluetooth down here because of look at that. For some reason I don't feel like doing it all like that. I'm gonna just bring it out here and just, you know, this one right here, I can just leave it out like this and get it over here. I got the Bluetooth waiting right here. I'm gonna just put it back and it's gonna look like that once it's put in. And then I zip tie this. I don't want to make it too long. I am going to find the mic, not the mic, the antenna. I'm gonna plug it in and snap it. Yep, right there. And then I'm gonna plug everything in. Steering wheel and everything should be worked with this CAN bus right here. And I'm gonna grab the radio. I am going to plug the microphone in this black plug that I'm talking about right there. One-handed man. I should call my name one-handed installer. So now I can pull that out a little bit more so I can reach it and show you. Usually I don't have to do what I'm doing here. I just snap it in easy. Make sure you're not doing backward. Here's a 4-pin. And now I'm gonna take that 8-pin right there from the main plug from the CAN bus, plug it in. It's supposed to reach to the screen, but I didn't see it, so I don't think it's gonna work. So this is already plugged. These doesn't have anything to do with it. I think it's for a speaker if you got a built-in amp, and this is for another type of you know, this was made for another type of car also. So it's good that they come out like that instead of like, hey, you sent me the wrong stuff. That ain't gonna work. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's not gonna work. So let's just plug the main plug on here. After that, just plug the antenna. And then flip it side down. And then try to shove it in. So I put this 2 screw back in. I'm gonna shove everything in. I did ran a remote to this amp turn on. I hope it's from this one. I'm not gonna I'm not sure. And here is, a lot of people ask me the CAN bus. You can reach right there. I'm not even gonna read it. And the remote I ran here, and then RCA jack. I didn't plug to the sub. I just plug it to the audio out because sometimes the sub output is not working. What I know, you don't have to put the screw back in here. You just push it in and use that to hold it. So, and that looked like it right there. Let's turn it on. Voila. So let's start the car. Click on that and click on the radio, see if it play. Let me see if that works. That works. So yes, it works. Basically program it. Yep. And AC, that's a normal, because we just putting from the top to the bottom over here. I didn't secure it much. I mean, this is all I can do. I don't want to do too much work to it. And everything else work right there. It looks nice. Let me take a picture of that. And if you want to go to some sort of setting, you can do your car setting. You change that to radio regions, and also you click sound and you click factory. You press 6 times, 6 times. Press OK, and then you don't want to touch any of these if you don't know what you're doing. I'm just looking through it. See if I had to turn on the amp, turn on. Yeah, don't need to touch it. Pull this down, and that's for Wi-Fi. You want to look for Wi-Fi. Click for Wi-Fi, and yeah, all that Wi-Fi stuff. So now just put the radio station.
You need to step up to the plate. If you've benefited from America
and helps fuel more music to make a huge impact.
But we're not quite to our goal.
Yep, and then the customer can take that out. I am good.